Well, good morning, people. First off, I'd like to welcome you to the Jersey Boys channel. We're going to make a video today about how to properly drink a milkshake. Alright, the thing with this video is there's a lot of people that drink milkshakes completely wrong, in my book anyway. I see them drinking them at Sonic and shit like that, and I just want to walk over there and punch them in their ugly ass face just because they're drinking it wrong. So I figured I'd make this promotional video on how to correctly drink a milkshake. First off, there's a lot of things I got to tell you about it. Alright, first off, always take your hat off or your glasses or whatever's on your face, because when you drink your milkshake, you tilt your head back, your hat normally falls off, like it just did. Alright, so I'm just going to take this off and put it in a very safe place. Also, I'd like to show you the milkshake of my choice. Anyway, I bought this at a gas station on the way home today. How it works is it's frozen solid, and you put it in a microwave to de-thaw it, which is kind of fucking stupid. It's not a real milkshake. It's kind of like this half-assed, nigger-rigged version of it. So, I'm going to show you how to correctly drink it. I guess now. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to get your body in a correct form anyway. So how you're going to do it is you lift your elbows up like so. It creates a perfect 90-degree here and a 90-degree here, so it opens up your chest cavity. If you want to kind of arc your back a little bit like that, that'll get your chest cavity open a little bit. Let me try to zoom this camera out a little here. Wrong way. There we go. That way you guys can see me a little bit better here. So you open your elbows up like this, right? And then you tilt your chin back like this right here. Right? When you do it like this, right how this is open, you open up your esophagus. And in order for your esophagus to be open like that, you tilt your chin back. It's kind of hard to talk, but it will work for milkshake. But what you do is, by doing that, it opens up your esophagus, and therefore these really thick milkshakes like this one, they won't get stuck in your throat and choke you to death. So you always want to do that, open it up real nice and big, and the milkshake will just flow right into your belly, like it was designed to. Okay, anyway, but so here we go. I'm going to show you how to do this. Elbows up, 90 degrees, chin back like this, and it goes. Oh god. But that's how you drink the milkshake. Now you can also do it with the straw. Same technique like this, but you don't really have to tilt your chin back. You just straw it. So good, people. Shit, I just farted. Anyway, so that's how you do it. There's a couple things you do have to worry about. One is brain freeze. If you drink way too fast like this, your arms will automatically come down because you start to get cold. Your head will really start to hurt. So the only way to get rid of brain freeze is to repeatedly slam your head into a wall. I know it sounds pretty stupid. People, please do not try any of this at home. I've tried 5 or 6 different techniques on how to get rid of brain freeze. It's the only one that works. I've tried having anal sex with a prostitute. That didn't work. It was a lot of fun. It cost me quite a lot of money, but anyway, it didn't work. I tried sucking my big toe. That didn't work. Ironically, I thought that one would. I tried eating a penny. That didn't help. For some reason, it works with tricking your parents about fevers and shit, but it doesn't help brain freeze anyway. I tried that. I also tried rolling in the mud. That didn't help either. That was kind of stupid now that I think about it, because I got dirty. But anyway, well, we'll just end there. Anyway, slamming your head into the wall is the only thing that really works, so that's what you have to do. Alright? Also, there's a couple things I want to inform you about. These milkshakes here that they make at the gas stations with the microwave and that kind of gay shit like this. You can either put it in the microwave and thaw it like that, and then it'll be really thick and kind of gooey in the center and hard around the outside, so you got stirred a lot. It's really gay. Or you can just take it out of the freezer and set it somewhere in your house like so, and it'll thaw over time because of the room temperature. That's what I like to do. When you take it out of the freezer and put it in the room, it tends to make the ice cream melt evenly throughout the center. In order for that to do that, when you take it out of the freezer, the molecules tend to spread out because it's warmer. It warms out, and then everything gets cool and liquefied. So by putting it in there, the molecules tend to bond and spread apart. By putting it in the microwave, the molecules bounce and then bounce off each other, and then they go about their separate ways, and then they go hang out, usually have a bunch of kids, and then the milkshake kind of warms up. So anyway, what you got to do with that is you take it out, put it in the microwave, put it in the freezer, put it over there, and then you want to put it over here on the counter and then let it cool in room temperature. And then once it cools in room temperature, it'll come out and be nice and liquidy instead of putting it in the microwave, and then it'll be half frozen, and then you got to stir it up, and then that's pretty gay. So you usually take it out of the freezer, put it on the counter, let it cool in room temperature, and then that's the best way to drink it. So what you want to do is you take it out of the freezer, put it on the counter, let it cool room temperature, and then you drink it. You don't have to stir it, nothing like that. When you take it out of the freezer, put it in the microwave and let it thaw, You put it in the microwave, hit the button, hit 1. You usually put it on for a minute, 30 seconds. When it goes to a minute, 30 seconds, it usually frozen in the center still, liquefied on the outside, so you got to stir it up, and it's really annoying. So, like I said, what I do is I take it out of the freezer, put it on the counter, let it cool in room temperature, and then it'll become a good milkshake. So you don't have to stir anything, which is really convenient. So hope that helped you a little bit there. I'll show you one more time how you do this here. Elbows up out to the side, chin out, and down it goes. So good, people. So good. So good. Let's do this one more time here. I'm gonna close up. You guys can see how this works. Oh good. Oh my God, brain freeze. Brain freeze. You gotta get the whole head, otherwise the brain freeze doesn't go away. Oh, shit, ow. Call an ambulance, Kevin. Somebody call an ambulance. I think I might have vagina cancer.